Question number 111. Arrange the following steps of DNA fingerprinting in a current sequence. Option A, isolation of DNA and its digestion by a restriction endonuclease. That will be first. Second, separation of DNA fragments by electrophoresis. Then what will be the third? Transferring of separated DNA fragments to synthetic membranes. That will be the third. And the fourth one will be hybridization using a labeled VNTR probe. So this will be the fourth one. And the last one will be detection of hybridized DNA fragments by autoradiography. So that will be the fifth one. Now we have to choose where are these options. Which option will be correct answer? Option 2 will be the correct answer with A1, then E will be 2, C will be third one, B will be fourth one, and the last D will be fifth one. Question number 112. Find the incorrect statements about photosynthesis from the following. The water splitting complex is associated with PS1. Option B is C4 plants use the C3 pathway of carbon dioxide fixation as a main biosynthetic pathway. Option C is in C4 plants, photorespiration does not occur. Option D is C3 plants exhibit Kranz anatomy. E is ATP synthesis in chloroplast occurs through chemiosmosis. And the answer is option 3 over here, which shows that the incorrect statements are statement A and statement D only. What is incorrect? That means option A is the water splitting complex is associated with PS1. That is incorrect. And the other incorrect statement is D. That is C3 plants exhibit Kranz anatomy. That is also wrong. 113. Arrange the following steps of somatic hybridization in a correct sequence. A. Digestion of cell walls. B. Isolation of naked protoplasts. C. Fusion of protoplasts to get hybrid protoplasts. D. Isolation of single cells from two different varieties of plants. E. Growing of hybrid protoplasts to form a new plant. So choose the correct answer from the options given below, and the answer is option 4, which means D will come first. That is isolation of single cells from two different varieties of plants. And then comes A, digestion of their cell walls. That will be the next one. Now then B comes. B is isolation of naked protoplasts. And then comes C. C means fusion of those protoplasts to get hybrid protoplasts. And then comes E, which is the fifth one. Growing of hybrid protoplasts to form a new plant. So the answer here is option 4. That is the answer. Question number 114. The main function of bulliform cells in grasses is 1. To make the leaf impermeable to fungal spores. That is wrong. Option 2 is to perform photosynthesis. That is also wrong. Option 3 is to minimize the water loss during water stress. That is correct. And option 4 is to transport water. That is also wrong. So the answer here is option 3, to minimize water loss during water stress. Question number 115. Arrange the following in the correct developmental sequence related to microsporogenesis. A. Microspore tetrads. B. Sporogenous tissue. C. Pollen grains. D. Pollen mother cells. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. So first what will come first? Sporogenous tissue only will come. So which means B will come first. Then what will come? Pollen mother cells or microspore mother cells will be next. That is, D will come next. And then comes microspore tetrads. Then so A comes. And last only pollen grains will come, that is C. So the option showing BDAC will be the answer. So BDAC means option 4. So that is the answer. Question number 116. Which of the following is an in situ conservation method? Option 1, seed banks. Option 2, wildlife safari parks. Option 3, botanical gardens. Option 4, sacred groves. And the answer is sacred groves. So option 4 is the answer. Question number 117. Which one of the following is a triploid cell? Such questions were covered already by me in previous videos. Zygote will be diploid, central cell is there, primary endosperm cell is there, which is triploid, synergid is there, all this were covered. So the answer here is option 3, primary endosperm cell, that is triploid. Remaining central cell, synergids, all will be haploid. Question number 118. Since the origin and diversification of life on Earth, there have been 5 episodes of mass extinction of species. How is the 6th extinction, which is in progress, different from the previous episodes? Option 1. The current species extinction rates are far lower than those in previous episodes. Option 2. The current species extinction rate is nearly 10 times faster than that in previous episodes. Option 3 says the present net species extinction rate is 0. Option 4 says the present species extinction rates are 100 to 1000 times faster than in the pre-human times. This question number 118, this has come in one of the board exams also. And it's an important question. Option 4 is the answer. That the present species extinction rates are 100 to 1000 times faster than in the pre-human times. This can come as give reason question also. Question number 119. In the lac operon, the Z gene codes for which of the following? Option 1, permease. Option 2, the repressor of lac operon. Option 3, trans-acetylase. Option 4, beta-galactosidase. And the answer is option 4, beta-galactosidase. Question number 120. In racemose inflorescence, option 1, flowers are born in an acropetal succession. That is correct. 2, flowers are solitary. No. 3, the growth is limited. No. The main axis terminates in a flower. No. All these are cymose actually. In racemose inflorescence, the answer will be the flowers are born in an acropetal succession. So the answer is option 1. Question number 121. The main criteria used for 5th kingdom classification proposed by R.S. Whittaker, 1969, included cell structure, yes. Body organization, yes. Presence of flagellum is not there. Reproduction, yes. Phylogenetic relationships, yes. So the answer will be except presence of flagellum. What answer will go? A, B, D, and E. Correct. So option 2 will be the answer. A, B, D, and E. C is not there. Question number 122. The evil quartet of biodiversity loss includes which of the following? Option 1, habitat loss and fragmentation, overexploitation, alien species invasion, co-extinctions. Yeah, this is the correct answer. We'll check the other ones also. Overexploitation, alien species invasions, air pollution, co-extinctions, habitat loss and fragmentation, air pollution, water pollution, co-extinctions, overexploitation, alien species invasion, soil pollution, co-extinctions. The answer is option 1. Question number 123. Identify the correct sequence of steps in each of the cycle of polymerase chain reaction. Option 1, annealing, denaturation, extension. Option 2, extension first and then annealing and denaturation. Option 3, denaturation, extension, annealing. Option 4 is the answer. Denaturation should take place first, and then comes annealing with primer and all, and last is extension. So option 4 is the answer. Denaturation means separation of the two DNA fragments. So option 4 is the answer. Question number 124. So there is one reaction shown here with a note here. The respiratory quotient of a biomolecule used for respiration as per the above equation would be which of the following? Option 1 is there here, option 2, option 3, option 4. So to calculate this, first we have to write what is respiratory quotient. So respiratory quotient is equal to volume of carbon dioxide produced by volume of oxygen used or consumed, which is equal to, here we'll see volume of carbon dioxide produced because it is respiration. So it is marked here 102. So place that in the numerator, 102 by volume of oxygen consumed. Here it is 145. So keep that in the denominator, 145. When you divide this, you will get an answer close to 0.7. So if that's the answer, that's 0.7, then the option 3 will be the answer. That is between 0.5 and 0.95. Question number 125. Exploring molecular, genetic, and species level diversity for products of economic importance is called as option 1, biomagnification, option 2, bioremediation, option 3, biofortification, option 4, bioprospecting. So option number 4 is the answer for this question. Question number 126. Match list 1 with list 2. List 1, A, decomposition. B, breaking down. Decomposition means breaking down of complex organic matter into inorganic substance. So A will match with 3. Then detritus. Detritus will be this. Dead remains of plants and animals, including fecal matter. Mineralization, that is C. Mineralization will be release of inorganic nutrients by the activity of microbes in soil. And last option D, humification, accumulation of dark colored amorphous colloidal substance. So that is 1. Now here the option which is correct is option 4. So this is the correct answer, option 4. Question number 127. Identify the correct statements about biomolecules. Option A, lipids are generally water soluble. No, that is not, they are not water soluble. B, proteins are polypeptides. That is correct. C, polysaccharides are long chains of sugars. That is also correct. D, adenine and guanine are substituted pyrimidines. No, they are not substituted pyrimidines, they are purines. Then E is almost all enzymes are proteins. Yes, almost all enzymes are proteins. So which is the correct answer here? B is correct, C is correct, and E is correct. So that means the option 2 is the correct answer. B, C, and E only. Question number 128. In angiosperms, root hairs arise from which one of the following regions of the root? Option 1, the region of meristematic activity. Option 2, the root cap zone. Option 3, the region of maturation. Option 4, the region of elongation. So the answer is option 3, the region of maturation. From there only root hairs will arise. Question number 129. Which one of the following is not a characteristic of plant cells in the phase of elongation? Option 1, large conspicuous nuclei. Option 2, increased vacuolation. Option 3, cell enlargement. Option 4, new cell wall formation or new cell wall deposition. So the answer here, which is not a characteristic of plant cells in phase of elongation, is option 1, large conspicuous nuclei, because that is one of the characteristics of phase of meristematic activity. Meristematic phase only large conspicuous nuclei will form in the cells. So option 1 is the answer, which is not a characteristic of plants in the phase of elongation. Question number 130. Which of the following floral formula is the correct floral formula of Solanaceae family? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 options given. We'll first see the description. Based on that, we can find out which is the floral formula. Flower bisexual, actinomorphic, sepals 5, they are united. Corolla petals 5, they are also united. Androecium stamens 5, they are epipetalous. So that means petals are attached with stamens. Gynoecium bicarpellary, obligately placed syncarpous, ovary superiors. So like this. Bilocular, placenta swollen with many ovules. So this should be the floral formula. So the answer is option 1, actinomorphic bisexual, 5 sepals united, 5 petals united, 5 stamens, epipetalous, gynoecium with bicarpellary, then hypogynous flower. Question number 131. Which of the following statements are correct with reference to packaging of DNA helix? Option A, histones are organized to form a unit of 8 molecules called histone octamer. That is correct. Option B, histones are negatively charged basic proteins. It is histones are actually positively charged. So B is wrong. Option C, histones are rich in basic amino acid lysine and arginine. That is correct. Option D, the positively charged DNA is wrapped around the histone octamer. DNA is not positively charged, so this is also wrong. DNA is negatively charged. Option E, the packaging of chromatin at higher levels requires an additional set of proteins called non-histone chromosomal proteins. That is correct. So the answer, options A, C, and E will come in the answer. So number 3. Question number 132. Which of the following statements are correct with respect to DNA separation, isolation, and visualization? This is based on agarose gel electrophoresis. Option A, the cutting of DNA is done by molecular scissors. That is correct. Option B, the DNA fragments separate according to their size in an agarose gel. upon electrophoresis. That is also correct. Option C, the separated DNA fragments can be seen without staining when exposed to UV light. That is wrong. It has to be stained with ethidium bromide. Option D, the separated DNA fragments when stained with ethidium bromide can be seen in visible light. That is also wrong. It should be exposed to UV light. Now the answers that are correct are A and B. So the option is option 3. Question number 133. Alpha helix is found in which level of protein structure? Option A, tertiary structure. Option 2, quaternary structure. Option 3, secondary structure. Option 4, primary structure. Answer is option 3, secondary structure. Question number 134. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A, productivity. It is the rate of biomass production. Option B, net primary productivity. Gross primary productivity minus respiration losses is called net primary productivity. C, gross primary productivity. Rate of production of organic matter during photosynthesis. That is gross. And D is secondary productivity. Rate of formation of new organic matter by the consumer. So the answer is option 1. Question number 135. Match list 1 with list 2. List 1 says placentation. List 2 says examples. So option A, marginal placentation, pea plants, axile placentation, lemon, parietal placentation, and basal placentation, marigold. Answer is option 3. Question number 136. Choose the correct statements regarding frog's anatomy. A, hepatic portal system is a special venous connection between liver and intestine. That is correct. B, there are 12 pairs of cranial nerves arising from the brain. It's not 12, it's actually 10. So this is wrong. C, the ureters and oviducts open separately into the cloaca in female frogs. That is correct. D, hindbrain consists of cerebellum, medulla oblongata, and optic lobes. In this, optic lobes comes under midbrain. So this option is wrong. E, sinus venosus joins the right atrium of heart. That is correct. So here A is correct, C is correct, and E is also correct. So answer is option 3. Question number 137. The flightless bird with forelimbs modified as paddle-like structures suited for swimming is known as, actually the answer should be penguins. And what are they called as? Answer is option 1. Aptenodytes. Question number 138. Male frogs can be distinguished from female frogs due to the presence of which of the following? Option A, bulging eyes, no. Option B, vocal sacs, yes, for males. Option C, webbed digits in feet, that is wrong. Option D, copulatory pad on the first digit of forelimbs. Yes, males have that. Option E, olive green colored skin with dark irregular spots, that is wrong. So the answer, two options are there, B as well as D. Option 1, B and D only. Question number 139. A group of researchers procured some fish-like animals and upon investigation, the following characters were observed. A, endoskeleton was made of cartilage. B, ectoparasitic, as they were found attached on fish skin with their circular sucking mouth. Paired fins and scales were absent, but 7 pairs of gill slits were present. Which of the following species of animals did they consider to fit best with these characters? Option 1, Petromyzon. Option 2, Branchiostoma. Option 3, Scoliodon species. Option 4, Exocetus species. Answer is Petromyzon. See, this is Petromyzon in NCERT textbook. You can see here all the characteristics. Endoskeleton made of cartilage, ectoparasitic as they were found attached on fish skin with their circular mouth, circular sucking mouth. Here there is circular sucking mouth. Then paired fins and scales are absent. See, there are no scales over here and they don't have any paired fins. They're unpaired. These are the fins. But they have 7 pairs of gill slits. So these are the gill slits. Question number 140. In humans, respiration occurs in the following steps. Arrange these steps in the correct order. A, B, C, D, E steps are there. So what will be the first step? Diffusion of oxygen, carbon dioxide between blood and tissues. Diffusion of oxygen, carbon dioxide across alveolar membrane. Pulmonary ventilation by which atmospheric air is drawn in. This will be the first step. So we can mark that first step. Second step, it has to reach the tissues, no? So there will be diffusion of oxygen and carbon dioxide across alveolar membrane. That will be second step. Third step, transport of gases by the blood. That will be the third step. So these gases will be transported by the blood towards the tissues. And then in the tissues there will be an exchange. So diffusion of oxygen and carbon dioxide between the blood and the tissues. So that will be the fourth step. And there is a final step here. Then inside the cell there will be respiration. Cellular respiration. So this will be the final step, fifth step. So here with all these order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is C, B, E, A, D. Answer is option 3. So children, these were NEET 2026 biology questions answers. These questions will not only be useful for next year NEET 2027's biology questions, but also they are helpful for your theory learning in your schools, for your term exams, unit tests, all the examinations. This will be useful. So you subscribe so that I can make more videos, and you comment if you want any change.